who approves treaties under the US checks and balances system. Imagine a process where the power to formalize international agreements is shared among different branches of government, ensuring no single entity holds all the authority. This system reflects the fundamental principle of checks and balances designed to prevent any one branch from becoming too powerful. When a country enters into a treaty, it is not a decision made lightly or unilaterally. Instead, it involves a careful and deliberate process that includes multiple steps and approvals. The process begins with the executive branch, specifically the President of the United States, who has the constitutional authority to negotiate and sign treaties. This role is rooted in the powers granted by the Constitution, which designates the President as the chief diplomat responsible for representing the nation in international affairs. Once the President has negotiated a treaty, it does not become effective immediately. Instead, it requires the approval of the legislative branch to ensure broader consensus and oversight. The next step involves the United States Senate, which holds the constitutional responsibility to provide advice and consent on treaties. To approve a treaty, the Senate must hold a formal vote, and a two-thirds majority of the senators present must agree to ratify the treaty. This high threshold ensures that treaties are supported by a significant portion of the legislative body, reflecting a broad national interest rather than a narrow political agenda. After the Senate approves the treaty, it is sent back to the President for ratification. Ratification is the final step that makes the treaty legally binding on the United States. The President then executes the necessary formalities to finalize the agreement, which may include depositing the ratified treaty with the appropriate international body or organization. In summary, the process of approving treaties under the United States checks and balances system involves both the executive and legislative branches working together. The President negotiates and signs treaties, but it is the United States Senate that must give its formal approval through a two-thirds majority vote. This collaborative process ensures that international agreements reflected the collective will of the government and protect the nation's interests.